Hello everybody and welcome back. I am here today and I'm playing some blue-red tokens. I actually have a buddy who just made a YouTube channel. Well, played this. It all revolves around third path Iconoclast and Saheeli a little bit. Really not as important. He played 3 Jayas, but I personally want to play Saheeli because I think this card's really cool. Give us some extra tokens and help us off of Little Chat, which is feature card. More of a casualties deck. This and Make Disappear being a really good counterspell with the amount of tokens that we're going to produce from third path. But Little Chat kind of taking the spot of Memory Deluge in this deck, and at least in the style of deck, the slower token kind of get a lot of things out there and build it up. But a lot of times this is active, which is going to let us look at 2 cards, put the best one in our hand, and then look at another 2 cards, put the best one in our hand. It's instant speed spell as well, so we don't get any drawback there. We're also playing with a Wandering Line. Card has been pretty decent in a couple of spots. It's not the craziest thing of all time, but if you're making a copy of it with Fable, you get to look so deep. You get to look at 6 cards of your library. Reveal a non-creature, non-land card, which a lot of times is either Make Disappear or Little Chat, and then you can cast Little Chat for 2 mana, and then find your Make Disappear that you need for a counter spell, or your Braid that you need for a Portal of Phyrexia, Obliterating Bolt, spot up removal, or a Rending Flame for that pesky Shieldred in play that you can't really get it off the board. We're gonna run this through a couple of games, and we're gonna see how the tokens can do. One that goes first. Play tap land. I play creature. I die. Play island. Hold up. Make Disappear. A Braid. Play Fable after. Kill a Shieldred if I need to. Very nice. I'll keep it. I like that layout. Vehicles. I play tap land. I'm getting drained. I can't do it. Thank Buster Boy. It's a good day to having a Braid in our deck. Let's return it. This one doesn't have haste, I don't believe. Oh, pretty safe. Menace, but oh, they know. I plan to make a lot. So they're mono black. So they probably don't have a way to protect this Bank Buster. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. They're going to draw 1 card. I'm going to play a Fable. And we're both going to stare at each other, I think. Obliterating Bolt's good. Stormcarved Ghost. Again, play out the Fable. Be a little bit of a weird game. At least for me in terms of interacting with the board with as much removal as I have. I'm just curving out. Tapping out right now, where once I play Saheeli, this is the sack one, right? They sacrifice an artifact each. Words, Brick. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If you do, opponent may sacrifice permanent that shares type for each. Doesn't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. I would like to decline, actually. There's like kind of like no reason for me to really do that when I can just kill this. They get a life, but I get to make a treasure and I keep my things around. They're definitely a Shieldred deck in my mind. So Rending Flame's too important to keep. I can probably pitch a Make Disappear. Obliterating Bolt's gonna be what kills this. I'm gonna get rid of 1 Make Disappear. I also probably could have just not gotten rid of anything. But I wanted to keep Sogazon to cycle it at some point. Let's just exile Braids. In there. Make our treasure. Now can stack this if we were to need to with a Make Disappear, although I'm going to have the mana for that. Most likely. Okay. Play their 1 mana spell. 5 1-mana spells. A lot of times aren't where you want to be. Unless it's a Ragavan. That's a really good 1-mana spell. We're gonna Do I have the mana? No. If I... There's minus. Try, untap, and artifact control. You do draw a card. Alright, so we'll be able to tap a treasure. I'm going to go to combat. Back here. Make another treasure. Go ahead. I will play the Sokazon if I have to. To be honest, that's fine. There's so many worse cards for me to have to deal with. Try one.
I think swift like a Felidar.
Take that. Tap this. Draw a card. Play a Sokazon. And now we have a Make Disappear available. And when it dies, each opponent discards 2 cards and loses life. Target non-dragon card from the graveyard and battlefield. They have nothing for that. This can kill it. Make me discard 2. Or I can just counter it. Yeah, let's just counter it. Worst case scenario there, I'm losing 2 cards. Like, I'll just take the -1 on the cards. Now, I'm going to play this. I'm going to minus, and I'm going to start putting some pressure on.
Look how my art hums with life.
Also, this gives me other tokens other than the Thopter, or treasures to make mana off of. And tap. Graveyard Trespasser. Consider, see if we can't find anything. Wandering Mind's fine because I can find a ton of cards with it. Sure, take it. Probably gonna go ahead and fire off the Rending Flame on this. Discard Saheeli. Could be aggressive. Like I could just save the Rending Flame. But we ain't got time for this. Oh yes. I'd like to discard this card. Try here. Yep, sure. I'll take the advantage. One of these is free for them to block, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Let's go to combat. Please leave that. This tells me Gix is coming. It's not great. I can do this and try to dig. Or something. Hitter's fine. Play this. I will just play Make a Monk. There's a plus on this in turn. I can get hit so bad if they play a Gix. Oh, no Gix, so we get out of that. Gix's command can destroy all creatures with power 2 or less is one of its options. And I don't know if you're looking at this board that I'm looking at. That's all of them. But, nice. I think it's okay. Huh? Following a theme here. I would like to take the 1 life. Honestly, Island's pretty fine. Carve Coast is even better than fine. Now I have Make Disappear available. Could probably be everything here. Good curve. Fable being better than the Wandering Mind here. Field of Ruin. Fable of their own. I'm going to counter that. No Make Disappear draw or any interaction, so we'll Slam or Fable. sometimes here when I draw another make disappear or like some interaction, I like to actually hold it and just like pass again to see if they try to jam another Fable and then counter them both and then play mine and get mine online. Or a Shieldred. I don't really have a great way to deal with that. Honoring mine's good. I mean, I'm just gonna take 2. I gotta get some amount of interaction. I play this and dig for it. Puts it in hand so I don't... Alright, so I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna take a bolt. Just like no way they block ever though. That's like the hardest part about them playing Shieldred is Shieldred will just kill you by itself. It could swing, I guess. Maybe make me trade off my 2/2. Graveyard Trespassers can't fly over. This is probably their draw. No, they played a Fable, so then they played Shieldred. This could have been in their hand. They decided to play it over that. I mean, I'm gonna take 4. I'll probably need to treasure. I probably don't have time for... Let's relax. I would like to keep my 2/2 around to make copies of it later. So let's this or discard. I'm down to discard this. Back here. Play this. Now we have like plenty of board state. We just need to remove the Shieldred. Rending Flame. Go 5, get this off the board, make 2 1/1s. We just draw a land, we're probably just dead in the water. We're blocking with our 1/1 if they attack. Can't be go blank. It cannot be throat cutted. Make disappear right on time. Just have to see another draw, I guess. Underdog. Definitely meant to casualty this with this, but yep. Meant to casualty it, but I just didn't. Little chat doesn't draw. Take 2. Fire this off. Or I'll casualty the spell. Fine. Take a token first, I guess. I mean, we found the card. I made a slight mistake. I should have just taken a removal spell to hope they hit another one and then jumps double spell Shieldred. Still gonna ain't doing anything. I mean, if they block with Shieldred, I get to kill it. So, I mean, I'd take that. Underdog. I block. Blocks are good. Another Fable. Fable's not really applying any more pressure than the Shieldred is. But no underdog. No draw. No tag with it. I assume it's probably just another pass. Back here with that. I'll take that. I'm gonna make 2 more tokens here. The mistake earlier is coming up to bite me because this would be 4 tokens instead. Land drop, gain 1. So the only thing really I'm worried about is this underdog. Or, well, now we know the last card too, so. Sure. We have to kill this. If not, they have the ability to just keep cycling this and just taking out whatever creature they want. Upkeep. Remove this. Yes, sir. Draw. Consider's fine. Yeah, it's such a hard spot. Such a hard spot. Let's... This one. You get a maximum of 3 draws next turn. 4 draws with this. And what they draw. There too as well. There's an argument for me to consider there now. In case I find spot removal that's sorcery speed. So land draw, cycle. It's possible they start flooding too. They've had a lot of cards and we're on 4 lands only for a while. So let's fire off this consider. Probably they haven't tried to blood hive harvest through this 3rd path. It's a sorcery speed ability, so they can't do it now. Make disappear. Make disappear is fine. I can now not worry about a Shieldred and I can just do this and prevent their card draw. Go incredibly wide. People wonder why Liliana got forced out of the format because things like this. It's like, you imagine playing Lily and just being like, yeah, I guess make you discard. Underdog's coming back next turn. This is back next turn. So I'm gonna swing here. Go ahead and swing here. It's the same trade as before. Not swinging any of these because there's just no point. The only problem with playing this 3rd path is running into Gix command, which has seen some increased popularity. Did a little bit well in the standard challenge as like a 1 of in a main and I think a 1 or 2 of in a sideboard in a couple of the Grixis decks. This obviously in Grixis, this is Rakdos, not Grixis, but I think the same rule applies. I see them playing a Field of Ruin though. That could be an attack, sacrificing their 2/2, and then underdogging to just draw a card. They also could have done this in reverse order if they wanted to swing their 2/2. They're just gonna play an underdog from hand. I need removal for reflection. A little chat's probably the best draw by far. I'm going to decide now to take one out. Okay. This, not a little chat. This is honestly where the game could be lost. So I need to keep this back. This goes here. This stacks, kills here. It sacks, kills here, swing, 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 swing. I'm just gonna hold back this time, just hit for 2. I assume they're gonna eventually target this Wandering Mind. I'm gonna pretend to Shivan Reef something. They'll know as soon as they do something that it's nothing. Go for the throat. No escape though. Or I just said escape, like or Croxa. No blitz. Probably gonna lose my 2-1. I think just swing there is actually more valuable. No attacks. Me being at 4, they're playing a little bit tighter. Oh, we asked for it, we got it. Let's see if this card can grind us out. Not with those draws, it won't. Come second one. Bitters cheaper will let us get more cards. Potentially, Wandering Mind looks a lot deeper, and they seem pretty concerned about it last turn. So we'll grab this. I want to play this to keep my dual lands available. Yeah. Hard decision, and the only reason why, because if I grab like Gaia or Fable's pretty good at getting me back in the game. Gaia's good at taking over the game. But if they top deck a Shieldred, I lose pretty much. I probably am losing that matchup anyway. So you start creature your opponent controls whenever you attack this turn. Gaia deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures you control. We're gonna take this. We're gonna play it. Fable was a hard card to kind of turn away.
I remember my first fight. Good thing it wasn't against me.
I'm gonna choose this. So we have to get this off the board. Swing here. That dies. This is probably getting double blocked out. Escape. I block straight up. Make a token. If not, -1 to here. It's just possible they try to deal with this Jaya at some point. I'm tapped out, so they're pretty safe to block. And I played a land this turn. I'd be surprised if we don't see the dog come back. So no Shieldred do we have to worry about though. Probably got to be an all-out attack. No? Or they're not going at my face. Just kind of surprising. Kinda really surprising. As much mana as I have, I don't really need this 2/2. Block here. That's the one from the bin. They're only going to be able to bring back one a turn. Treasures off and hold this back for a straight up block. Or I could just block. Well, because they can sack and still kill this. So let's just block like this. I'm way less upset if they sack and kill my 1/1. They could argue to themselves to stack and kill this. So cards like a little chatter are no longer live. If I top deck them, Guy's probably going to have to minus. I just... Man, what a draw. I'm playing land. I put Fables to the bottom, so it's so unlikely that I see him. I'm gonna wait on my Planeswalker decision. I'm gonna casualty this 1/1. I guess here I could wait to play the land to see. Rending Flame to deal with Shieldred. Very nice. There it is. Make a Prowess Monk.
Get out there and blaze a path.
Consider sees the same amount, so no blood token stack. That's not a great sign for me. That's also not a great sign for me. Let's see. Make this appears live. Go to Udo one. Man, this is like the way to get back into the game. And raw Saheeli. It can make me sack. I can play Saheeli, hit it down, kill it. They uptick and make me discard, then I'm kind of screwed. Well, not really, because then I have this 2/2. I'm gonna take the Saheeli. I think it's the way to crawl back into the game. Let that resolve.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
This is what we wanted.
Sacrifices must be made.
You're gonna attempt to put me to 1? You're gonna kill Jaya. I mean, I feel like I hate that I gotta kill this. 'Cause I would love for this to be at 4 and this just take the damage. 3 mana. Your trespasser, please. I'm smiling. Not really smiling, but another dog. So Lily's dead, basically. I can make. Okay. Let's make threats. Not threats, like kind of protectors. We gotta be careful to not focus on too much defending and eventually try to kill them.
If I can build it,
Again,
I can beat you with
we actually have to win the game at some point. Getting hyper focused on
Aerial
something.
combat is simply elegant.
Could be a cut down, so it kind of forces me to double attack here, even though I don't really want to. Not dead to one of these hitting me directly, but argument there is also like, if I'm planning to play as Fable, that Lily's not going to do anything, so I'm probably actually safer just holding one of these back. But let's see what they do. If they sack a treasure and a blood token to get rid of the card in hand, it's got to be a bad card. Which is look like what they're going to do. See? The 4th underdog? Oh, no. Guy or gal definitely has the dog in him. Kind of have to be careful, though. Need that, brother. It's just a possibility you just get shot. Well, I don't know. You got a lot of pressure on you. Can I eat this whole thing? Back a creature. Shaman Planeswalker. I eat all this. That's crazy. Stack this. What Planeswalker do I get rid of? I have another Sahili in the deck. I do not have another Jaya. I'm gonna get rid of Sahili. Not sure. I haven't played with these two planeswalkers enough to know which one is more valuable, but I'm gonna value the 4 loyalty on Jaya more than I'm the 1 loyalty on Sahili. Also, this all in. Actually, do this.
Wisdom kindles the heart.
This is until this turn. Oh no, that sucks. I mean, I thought this was until my next turn. And that sucks. I would have just taken Sokazon then. Sokazon there is just like make 2 creatures. Just a dog time. What time? Is this going my face? So this is going to be the weird part where I'm going to let this hit me. I'm going to go to 1. And the reason for that is I only have 1 left in the deck. I have 24 cards, so I have a 1 in 24 chance. Not high, but I have casualty cards that I think this is important to deal with. No blocks. I'll go to 1. Also, if I run into really good spells, I could get to 5 in theory. Little chat, we got there. See. Need Wandering Mind, probably. Make Disappear is good. Strangle Sorcery, so we take Make Disappear. I guess we take a land. It sucks because I can't attack. If they draw land, they play 2, and I have to make Disappear 1. I'm dead to this. Look. Look. Make him do it. You always make him do it. This is the argument where you don't take the damage because now you don't die to this. Oh, click a creature. Hit okay. Got there. Nice. I go land away. And being just crazy. Oh no. Not Grixis again. Oh, Tides Harvester. Who could have seen it coming? Fine. Okay, pass. You're now on the draw. I wasn't going to do anything other than wait and hold, make the spear anyway. All right, so I might lose. Nice. Not doing anything anyway. That sucks. That's going to be on the bottom for the rest of the game. I don't think I have a shuffle effect.
I bring order to this broken.
Weirdly enough,
Dire times call for dire tactics.
actually kill them. If I care to. Probably they weren't probably minuses 2 makes a 2/3. I can just strangle it and then I have a 2/3 to deal with where I can play this. Where I get Fable online. This is a sorcery, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Put a stop on my upkeep. I'm gonna play this. Monk.
Of course you should fight fire with fire. Oh, the experience will do
I
you
don't think
good.
it'll auto go to my draw and take it, but if they play a shielded here, I'm gonna flame it. Something else. Hang in the way. Or I draw and take unnecessary damage. Although the draw and taking 2 might be more important to see how I want to play out the turn. They plus again? Oh no, I'm in danger. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't seem great for me. Well, they took probably the only non-land card. Draw. Play land. I can strangle. Strangle. Oh. It make a dude. Yeah. Why not? Oh. Dude. Let's
You're no match
hit
for
Soren
my
down.
student.
They are at 14, so it is something to note
Can I
later.
help you? You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
When you cast instant sorcery spell, it copies it multiple times. Only red one though. I don't really have a whole lot of face damage. Bro, they keep plussing their thorn. Dog's getting head scratches right now. Off cam. I make it on camera. I don't know. Bank Buster. So Bank Buster is a little tricky here because it can be crude. That sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. This minus here. Grabbing land's not awful.
I strive for elegance and speed in my work.
Almost like he said it out loud. Fable who breaks the mirrors. Good boy. Yoder's bad. Thorin constantly drawing them cards feels a lot worse. Gonna kill Soren.
over.
No attack, probably, because it's just going to get eaten for free. I had so much card advantage. I feel like I'm just on the back foot the whole time. What? I Siphon Insight in this deck? I now don't know what they're doing. We're only a lot of turns in, and I'm lost. I've been more confused a day in my life. What happens here? Evoke Despair. That's probably going to be enough for us to lose the game, I think. I'm the one card, and I lose so much. Like, there's a weird world where I do crawl out of this. There's just no way, I think. I'm just going to concede. There's like one card in hand. It's a Make Disappear, which might been kind of the punt last turn, blowing that up. But they have activation here. Like, they have card advantage here. They have this creature. They play Fables. They have 5 cards in hand. They can also filter one more time. Go for the third to kill any creature. And a Siphon Insight to play off my deck. Yeah, that game's just over. I will keep this. Called Consider Opt. Look at all these Gix sleep. We're playing humans. I've been that actually. I could kill this, but I'm gonna make disappear the Thalia. Make me look like a genius, please. Oh, but I mean, one that attacks. Yeah, it's 5 soldiers. You just like letting the board. Not dealing with this. Have that. Play that. Do this. Do this. Now this is where I get Brutal Cathard. See, not a soldier. Fender flying within the beginning of upkeep. I mean, fair enough, I guess. No attacks here. I have plenty of time to remove this. And it's also not like the worst thing I've ever experienced. And sure. I mean, see what I have to see if I can be loose with this, make this appear or not. Probably shouldn't make this appear this. I probably should just let it go. How do they beat a ton of tokens? That's my reasoning. How do they beat a ton of tokens? Sure. And this one. Could slam this, but I'm gonna hold up Make the Spear. Still a lot of creatures that I'm scared of. They've also missed a couple of lands, which kind of tells me that they probably have a 4-drop in their hand. Jeez, I like looking smart potentially. I'm gonna read it. Okay. That gives their soldiers +1/+1. Oh, that's a good one. All right, we could probably dig and get there with this. Oh, island that? This one? Casualty. Casualty this. Why not? Don't make a lot. Look. Goals. Find one. I'll not take the 4th copy of that. I wanted to land. On this one. I think that's crazy. Am I missing something? Okay, sure. Take the strangle for free. They're on the back foot anyway. They missed so many land drops. It's gonna be kind of hard for them to put a lot of pressure on. Just like you can argue is gonna be a lot of pressure. Like just like only so much it can do on its own. I want to see how they block. I'm gonna do 6 and use this to potentially tap here to draw a card. If I decide I want to play this, just take it. Okay. I think that's probably the worst way I could tap possible. Like wants me to turn off all my red. Gotta watch out, that auto tapper, it will get you. But we'll take that and we'll probably see it concede, I imagine. I can imagine they stick around. Yep, couldn't imagine sticking around after that one. Yeah, we'll take this. Not. Why would I not take this? I told myself, yeah, we should play one more game. Starts off like this. Made it. Probably safe to play this, but with mono blue being such a prevalent deck, I'm gonna lead off with just an island. They'll see and think about it differently. Or maybe they unplug their keyboard and mouse. Or they drop their phone in the toilet. I don't know, but they're making decisions right now. In here. There's a braid the bank box here. Make disappears to hit a spell next turn. Which is the big key. Do I slam Fable? Which is the normal answer. Or do I just hold up my make disappear? Kill this if they pump it a ton. Yeah, I'm holding up make disappear. I think if I have the choice, I do this. I'm gonna play Giant next turn. It's like, that's bad. The mountain brick. But, that's bad, sure. But the way they kind of played after combat just seemed as though they missed the land drop. Hit it there though. You can pump this and make it a 3/3. And then I block, and then I Rending Flame it, make another token. Then play a Fable. There's a... Well, okay. I can't do all that, but I can attempt. Or they play a Lily.
No more distractions.
Make me sack a creature. And I hit the wall.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space? Oh,
Well, aren't you precocious? Get out there and blaze a path.
Playing a Fable makes me want to hold this land, especially with the Lily in play, but I'm going to play it. We just hope they miss another land. Play discards a card. Kind of implies they missed the land. Discard this one. Card is your Bank Buster? That seems whack. Also seems whack. You can hit my Jaya. I don't care. No? Okay. Would like to discard this one, sir. Let's see what I get before I make my decision. That one. Really don't want to Rending Flame this. I don't want this to keep going. I can kill both. Cut down, please no. Alright, cut down's off. A Lily. So far from getting Invoke Despair that I'm just like...
Go on. Impress me.
Man. Wanna see it? Oh, that's why they discarded Bank Buster. They just had other ones. Is there artifacts? Making a monk and plussing here and using it for my little chat.
You're no match
Probably
for my
better.
students.
Going is now to get some prowess. I mean, it's instant speed, but it's tapped out. I don't have to. I don't really have to play around a lot. Sahili's pretty good here. Here, place Sahili. The prowess up.
I'm a tough opponent. Win or lose, it'll be a thrilling dive like
Yeah, son. Oh. Weird scenario. Which it gets completely eaten. Raw. Less of a chance for them. Very possible they're dead. And I don't have lethal, but another thing, yeah. I wish like on MTGO I could get one draw. 'Cause I'm curious how that would have played out, like if I would actually been able to kill him. It's very possible because like any spell that's 4 damage, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 spells. Post game wrap up. Here we are. This recording is a lot longer than the other one, but deck sweet. I like this deck. This deck's a dirty one. You definitely find yourself down a lot on cards because everything's so cheap. But it's like a weird thing. You start at 7, you basically play everything in your hand, and then you take one little chat, which if you really need to read it, you get like one little chat, and then you start like getting ahead. And if you get a second one, you just feel so far ahead. And then at any point, if you're ever copying the Wandering Mind with the Fable, like you just feel like you can't lose. You're just looking at so many cards and putting them in your hand. And if it's like 1 mana to copy this to get one of these to do 3 mana. Look at the top 10 cards of your library. Pretty good. Many Flames, incredibly important. It's like your only answer to Shieldred besides double spelling or them blocking with a Shieldred and then you killing it with like an obliterating bolt, or if you swing with a 2/1 or a 2, like they somehow take damage on it, you can strangle it or get that out of the way that way. But other than that, deck's really fun. I don't know entirely how competitive it is with the Brotherhood end being a card, and if you just kind of fold to that card. On the 3 damage side, they don't even have to do artifact side to clear all these. They just 3 damage, and it probably kills your Saheeli. Might not kill Jaya, but kills everything you have. So you're a little soft to that. Plus board wipes or other decks that kind of have like a big Teferi and can out card advantage you. But other than that, deck's fun. Also pretty cheap to get into. We have 4 rares, which you probably already have. 3 mythics. Then your lands. So pretty fun. I recommend trying it at least. But definitely a dirtly one. But thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. See you later.